Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you can make it here today. Today we are only 2 days away from the 4th of July. So with that being said, we're going to be doing a fun sensory bottle activity. And most of this stuff you can find at home or even the Dollar Tree. You don't have to spend more than $5 on any of this. Okay? So I'm going to go over the list of ingredients that we need first. To start out with, we need 3 clear bottles. So like I used regular ice bottles, water bottles will work, even 3 glasses will work. You don't need to have bottles. If you can see through it, that's perfect. Just have 3 of them, okay? Second thing you need is your water. Enough water to fill all 3. Along with that, you're going to use a funnel. Who can tell me what a funnel is used for? Anybody? We're going to use the funnel to pour water into the cups or your glasses, okay? After the funnel, we also need some baby oil. Now you're probably thinking, Mr. Nate, why are we using baby oil in a bottle with some water? Do you remember our video on density when we made that lava lamp? This is the same as that concept, okay? So it's going to be a density lesson along with a 4th of July activity, okay? This is a sensory bottle. So with that being said, we have our water, the baby oil, 3 bottles, and a funnel. What else do we need? We need glow sticks. You can find those at the Dollar Tree right now, Dollar General, wherever. They're selling the 4th of July stuff still. And you can get the dollar ones that are red, white, and blue for really cheap, and they work just as fine. Or you can get the thin bracelet ones too. If you don't have either of those or you can't get them, that's fine. You can use a flashlight for it. I'll demonstrate what you can do with it later on. And the last thing you need, if you choose, is food coloring. The red and the blue. The white is going to be in there with the white glow stick that I have. Okay? So, with all that being said, I will link everything in the description down below. But let's get started with the activity, alright? Alright guys, so now we're on to our activity portion, which is the fun part, right? So like I said, we're going to start with our bottles. So let's go ahead and take our lids off of our bottles and set these aside because we don't need the lids right now. So once we get the lids off, what we're going to start with is, what do you guys think? You think we start with water or baby oil first? If you said water, that is correct. So we're going to start by putting our funnel right there, okay? And we're going to take our water that we have here, and we are going to fill it up most of the way. I'll show you how far I mean. This may take a minute with the small funnel, so if you have a bigger funnel, that's okay. We can work with it. It all depends on what you have, or if you're comfortable with it, fill it up in the sink even. So we're going to fill it up roughly to about right there, okay? We don't need it very full. We want to fill it most of the way up with water, but we're not going to fill it all the way up to the very tippy top, okay? Because the rest of it's going to be the baby oil. It's going to be the next step. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up real quick, and I'll see you in a minute once all this is finished filling, okay? Bye. Okay, now that we got our bottles filled up, like I said, the next step is going to be the baby oil. Or you can do the food coloring right now if you wanted to as well. So if you wanted to put food coloring in, you would put red in one and blue in this one. Because the colors on the flag are red, white, and blue, right? That's what we're trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to wait until we do the oil so that you can watch the colors drop down into the water, okay? Now, next step, you see how it's only this far up? We're going to fill it maybe a little bit more with baby oil. So about this far up right here. Or if you have any clear oil, whatever oil you have will do, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put my baby oil in. And then watch what happens as I squeeze this one in. Look at all those oil bubbles forming. Isn't that cool? But as you see it, when I'm pouring it in, watch what happens. It's sitting on top of the water, isn't it? So we're going to do this to all three. I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me fill this up. So I'm going to fill these up the rest of the way. And I'm going to show you where we should have that. So leave it up to about right there, okay? And when you get it to about this full, stop, because we want room to be able to turn it over and then watch everything go, okay? So I'll come right back when I'm done. Okay guys, so now that we got our baby oil put in there, it's time to add the droplets, okay? So what I'm going to do, remember, I said we want red, white, and blue, right? We're going to put red in this one and blue in this one, because the white is going to be the white glow stick. So you don't want a whole lot, but if you want it darker red, you can add more in. But watch what happens now when I put the drops in. Look at that. What do you guys think? There they go. Isn't that so cool? And then as you watch it drop and form, it's going to make this red color as it goes, okay? And we're going to do the same thing with the blue. I'm giving you a moment to watch this. And now let's start with the blue now that the red is almost all dissolved. The blue, I think I'm going to do the blue in this one because I use a regular water bottle and I like the clear one. So I'm going to put it in this one, okay? Ready? We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 drops of water, or food coloring, I'm sorry, not water, in each of these. And what we're going to do now, we have red, white, and blue. And what I'm going to do is we're going to take our glow sticks. We're going to open this package up. And let me grab my scissors over here, because some of the times these are being stubborn and don't want to open for Mr. Nate, huh? So what I'm going to do, so we crack them. And this is going to be cooler to see at night. So if you want to wait till night to you see your glow sticks, you can. Or you can see them during the day. So I cracked my blue glow stick. It looks white in the video, but I promise you it's blue. But that's why we used the food coloring, so that we could see it. Okay? My apologies. This one is blue. You can see it better, can't you? Look at that. And now we have red. So we're going to break all these glow sticks. We're going to crack them, not break them, sorry. I'm going to crack them. And what we're going to do is, you're going to add them in the water once the whole thing is cracked and ready to go. And nice and bright. And then we're going to drop them in so that they glow. Red, white, and blue. Okay? And what I want you guys to do now, we're going to put the lid on it and we're gonna turn out the lights. But because it's daytime over here, I'm probably not gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna take them into a room where I know that it's going to be darker so you guys can see the cool effect, but I want to show you what's gonna happen. So we want to screw these on really tight so they don't spill, okay? Because we don't want them to spill all over the place. So you can see them kind of glowing already a little bit, right? I'll be right back with the results, and it's going to start out dark, but when I hit record, you'll see. Okay, are we ready to see what it looks like in the dark? 1, 2, 3. So here we got the red on this side, the white on this side, and the blue on this side. I know in the video both of them look kind of blue, but in person they are white. But this whole thing is going to be some glow-in-the-dark sensory bottles for you, and you can add glitter or whatever else you want to add to it. But in person it is really cool to see. I know you can't see it right now, but this is what it looks like. And if you move your phone or your camera around, you'll get some nice little glares or flares off of it, and it makes for a really good experiment for you guys, and I know you'll have fun making this as well. Okay, so now that we've seen it in the dark, there's one other thing I want to show you. Because we have this little bit of liquid still left at the top up here, or not liquid, sorry, the air stuck in the top, we can flip it over and then watch as the oil separates on each one. See that? Or if you do it fast, you'll have bubbles on there. But you just play around with this, see what you can do, and if you twirl it in a motion, I want to show you what it does. We're not shaking it, we're doing it in a circular motion. And we will create more bubbles. And if you look right in the middle there, you have a small little tornado. But if you didn't have the glow stick in there, you would see a tornado. But this is a fun little experiment to talk about density and just have fun with it. Okay, that's all I ask. Just have fun with this experiment, and it's very cheap and easy to do. You can use your food coloring, whatever color glow sticks you want. You don't even need to use the glow sticks if you don't want to. You can have just the food coloring to have them out as decorations. But to the parents, I just want to say, make sure at the end of this, when you help your kids put the lids back on, to ensure that they won't get it off, I would say use some glue to glue the top on. Like, get a hot glue gun or some rubber cement or something and glue it on, because they will find a way to open it, especially if they're sitting there all cool and they're squeezing it. But I don't think they'll have enough pressure to break it open. But just to be safe, even if they drop it and the lid hits the bottom, it might come off. But no matter what, just have fun with this, and the more you play around with it, the more air you have, the more you can watch the oil on top of the water float and bounce around. And you can add more colors if you want, or whatever you want to do with it. But with that being said, I will see you in a minute. And yeah. Alright guys, so welcome back. That was such a fun activity that we did, and I know you guys will have fun making the red, the white, and the blue sensory bottles. With that being said, I just want to say happy 4th of July. I may or may not put up a video tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely be doing one on Saturday on my main channel, and possibly one here as well. Just to say happy 4th to everybody. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, a good 4th of July weekend, and just keep on exploring and doing as much science as you can and learning, and just have fun. This is the time when you guys should be having the most fun, especially with these bottles. I know I do. So with that being said, alright, bye guys.